What up, guys? This is a chopping block. You're here with the executioner, and today, right now, we're gonna do a little session as far as your basics for your base, pretty much. What the buildings are, what their purpose is. Let me see. All right, so right now, most of my buildings have been built. Let me do a couple things right before we get started into this. I'll explain everything. Just give me a moment, guys. Okay, so we'll start with the buildings on the outside, outside of your walls. Okay, so right here we have. Oh, wait, give me one more second. Sorry. Just see. We have one more building. Okay, so right now we have a shelter. Okay, the shelter's purpose, it gives you more troops to train for each time you're training, and it also helps speed it up just a little bit for your training session. So right now, I recommend you have a full amount of uh, shelters that you can build, which is 8. Well, you'll have 4 in the beginning, and then it'll push up to 8. Same for these hospitals. The hospitals are there every time you attack a monster, or if somebody attacks your base. Your troops go into the hospital beds. Now, you want to have this maxed to at least match the amount of troops that you have, or just have it maxed out as best as possible. Um, your buildings will only go as high as your right here as your base building, which is for this account that I have is 10. So the highest that any of these buildings will go is 10. But you want to have them maxed out. Build up these hospitals. Build up these shelters. The shelters, the quicker that you can build, you can train troops. The more, uh, probably the higher amount of zombies that you can kill, or the possibility of killing more zombies, higher zombies, and also more zombies at the same time. It also goes for the amount of troops that you can. It adds to the amount of troops that you can send. Also for your defense as well, for your castle, for your base. Now this is the oil well. This, well, as you can tell, it gives you right here your in base resources is ones that it keeps producing resources for your base. So every time you log on, you can collect it, like how I did in the beginning. This one is your farm, so this one produces your food. You need these two. This is your basic general resources for your base itself. To train, to research. This you'll get at base level 10. This is steel. You need it for your higher level troops. Okay. This right here is where you can you see how much troops you have, and as you can see, if you click on this right here, formation setting, you can preset. Okay, at VIP 5. I'll explain that a little bit later, but at this, when you reach VIP 5, you can actually preset your troops to have a certain amount of troops, so that when you attack either bases or zombies, you just click it. It has it set, and it'll be already inputted into it. Okay, so right here you have your vehicle. This is kind of like your, I guess, your cavalry, or however they want to go for it. But you need these guys. each troop has a weakness and a strength against each other. So you want to kind of make your base, your troops well-rounded to have, you know, a little bit of each. Let's see here if you can tell. Well, at certain base levels, certain troops will be unlocked. So we can go into this actually right here. Train. So right now I have these tier 3. Okay, so you see these numbers right at the corner. Right at the corner of each of these. I refer to them as tiers. So this is a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, 5, 6, and 7, and so forth. We have it up to, I believe, 10. Yep. Okay, so this war jeep right here is a tier 4. You can look at the stats. They have it right here. Each of them, they have their own little attributes. Attack bonus for resource battles. So on resource plots, they have a bonus. Okay, so this is, I guess you refer to as your cavalry. But right here, you have attack 32, 17 for defense, health 7, range 4, speed 13, load 7. Sorry guys, I'm not feeling well right now. But that is basically, that's your cavalry. This is your infantry. Okay. In the beginning, you start off with these two guys, him and him, and then you kind of work your way up. This is a level 10, level 13 base. You unlock these guys, the warriors, and then we have, it's kind of like your archers. You can refer to them as your archers. This is your ranged troops. It's not sliding. There you go. And this right here. Okay, this is important because with this, it increases your march size. So the amount of troops that you can send per march, it depends on this guy right here. So right now I can send 20,100 troops each march. Okay, so let me see, where is it? This guy right here is your activity center. This is important for you to know because you need to know what events is happening at the time. Right now it's a kill event, and basically it's every time you kill a troop, you get points. So you want to max out your points, you get rewards. And this gives you a breakdown of, for each troop, what points you get, and kind of like your rankings. If you get a ranking in it, you get bonuses, you get rewards as well. This is your single player. This is what you do, your own activity for this right here. Train troops. And you get rewards. This building right here, it depends on how high it is. So this is called your safe. Your resources are safe right here. Now every time you level up this building, your the amount of resources that are safe goes up as well. That means if somebody attacks you, they cannot steal your resources. This right here is your cafeteria. It helps reduce the amount of food that your troops eat up, so that you won't lose it all. This is your institute. You research. You need to research to kind of make your, well, okay, so this military research right here, you can have a lot of troops, but if you don't have the research behind your troops, it's kind of it's like an empty shell, put it that way. And if it goes up with somebody that has solid research, then they will break your troops. Now here is, like I said, this right here is your base. This is your full-on base itself. This constitutes for everything that you have in it. You have city buffs. You have to have them in your items, or you purchase them. See right here, the diamonds. You can purchase them, or if you have it in your items, it's right here. It'll just show use. If not, you purchase it with diamonds. You have attack bonus, defense, food reduction, anti-scout. Anti-scout is if somebody's scouting you, it basically blocks all of your information, how much troops you have, resources, anything that you have, it blocks them, so they won't know. So they'll be coming at you blind, pretty much. Disguised statics. Wow. Oh, hello. Okay, so this is basically, it falsifies the amount of troops that you have. So if you have 100, it'll say like 200 or something. Okay, now gathering speed bonus. This one right here, it's good when you're trying to gather a lot of resources to upgrade your base. It's good to do this if you have a shield. If you don't have a shield, then whatever you get, they can come attack you and take all your resources. And then this right here is really good if you're going on the offensive and you're attacking other cities. This I recommend especially if it's somebody with a lot of troops, and or if you're going into a rally. If you're trying to fill up that rally, that's really good to do. Next building would be this one right here. It's your embassy. Your embassy is important because this allows your allies to send you troops in case you're being attacked. Then they send it to you to help defend your base. Also, you need this to upgrade a couple other buildings. So, keep up with this embassy right here. The military factory, that's where you create your bombs to help defend your base. The market is where you want to keep that up if you're helping other members in your alliance. They can send you resources, or you send them resources. And if this is high, when you send resources, let me show you. So right here, you see this tax rate? So whatever I send, so if I'm sending 10,455, I'm basically sending 5,200, like 30 or 25 or whatever it is, almost half of it. So it's kind of, you lose a lot to taxes. So when you bring that up, it helps reduce that. Let's keep it on the bottom for now. Headquarters. This is what we call the Hall of War, and this is where you will. This is where you set rallies. Every time you set a rally, if you're whoever has the highest Hall of War is best to set the rallies, to be the one that's going to be setting the rally, the rally leader, because you can hold more troops. But if you're going to be a rally leader, you want to make sure that your research is up to par, you have high troops. Those that join in the rally, majority of the time your troops will go to your hospital, but the rally leader himself, he loses, his troops get killed majority of the time. So you might want to have a backup for that if you're a rally leader. And then this right here is your help center. You basically get free resources. Oh, I used it already. Okay, so you'll have wishes every time you log in. It's like it resets every day, and you get free resources. free wishes actually to use towards your resources. This is your helicopter. You send him out to missions. He comes back with these rewards. This building right, this section right here, this is it's kind of like a gift center, but you have to pay for it. When I say pay, you actually use real money to buy that, to use that section. It's like it's referred to like a 20. I think it's for US. It's like $25, and what it does is you get a gift every day. With diamonds and resources or wishes, whatever it is. So this armory, every time you kill monsters, you get a chance to collect these resources right here. And with these resources, you're going to create these gears right here. This gear is pretty much is for training troops. This one is for gathering resources. This is for kind of like your defense for I guess when you're attacking other bases. And then this is just, you know, your regular kind of what you start off with, and it is more of a generalized section, generalized gear. The other gears are more specific. This one right here is your biochemical. This you can actually train zombie troops, and they give a lot of boosts, more for like defense or attack. They have high, but their health is kind of low. Clone Lab is, you don't have to worry much about this, but you want to keep it up to scale if you're planning to go to base 15 and higher. At base 15, this is where this comes in. When you reach 10, you can start using it. You can capture other bases with if their base is level 10 and above. You just capture their commander. You can hold them for a while, but at base 15, that's when it really matters, is when you can actually execute their commander, but your commander can also be executed as well if he is captured. But when you execute a commander, you get boosts like attack, defense boosts for your base itself. So that is really helpful. Here's your radar. This goes for your scouting. See right here, it gives you more description. The higher your radar, the more detailed information that you get from if somebody's attacking you, or if you're trying to scout somebody to find out what they have. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, so but this radar is important if you're trying to find out or help find out what kind of resources other players have, or if they have troops in their bases. And this one is your command center for your commander, pretty much. You have choices of 3 commanders here, and what they do is they become kind of like your lieutenants, and they help out. They help give buffs, attack or defense buffs. Whatever your commander has, they will have it too. And it's very, very helpful, especially if you're sending out like 2, 3, 4 marches. To have them with them, it's very, very helpful. And then this is where you equip your gears to, well, after you make them. But you equip them to your commander itself. And then your wall You want to keep your wall upgraded. If you get attacked, this is where you go. This defense right here. You go to kind of rebuild your wall. This is where you upgrade it, and this gives you kind of an idea of what's going on. So your bomb capacity depends on how high your wall is. And then these guys on the side right here, your turrets, your towers, help as well to kill attackers. And that is pretty much the gist of what your base is. All the buildings within your base and what their purposes are. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment. Just let me know and I can explain more. Or if you have comments as far as what you want to know, just leave it in the comments as well, and I will make a video for that. Anything I can do to help, I will. So hit the like button, subscribe, keep watching. I'll keep making more videos, and have fun. That's the basic line. Just have fun, especially with your Alliance members. Take care and keep watching. Laters.